started DJing when I was 15. It was all vinyl, you know, back in the day, and just beats and acapellas, and just started mixing back and forth. Well, I started doing parties when I was 17. It was a fashion show, actually, at a club, and that's how I got my first exposure.
I started DJing freshman year of high school. I was using CDs. I went to Swedish teens, and I went to like block parties. There was just bad DJs, and I love music, so I just thought I can do it better, you know. What is not seen in the DJ world is 3 hours before the party, and the DJs are getting ready, and we're getting this music, and we're all listening to house music before we leave.
När det väl kickar in med basen,
då ska allting vara uppe.
Men ingenting är alltid uppe ju.
Sometimes we break down for kicking a big. I don't want to hear it, I want to feel it.
I don't think you'll be disappointed.
I hope
really feel like it's sparkling.
Yeah, it's like just put on a. Everybody's just waiting for a kick to start here.
Yeah.
Like it's.
Yes.
Dealing with promoters is trying to get exposure, because it really is about how many people you bring. The other guy right next to you that's spinning could be awful, but this guy brought 100 more people than you did, so that means he gets a spot before you do.
Getting your name out there and getting a following, because you're nothing without people behind you. I've had experiences where I've been to the club and they've had 8 DJs lined up, but the guys at the club don't care. As long as you bring people to the club, that's all that matters.
But you can be as good as you want, but if you don't know anybody, you're screwed.
During the party, you don't see what happens behind the booth when something goes wrong, or a computer shuts down, or a wire shuts down. It's all those problems that people don't see. People really don't see the stress and the hardships of what DJs go through, day to day. How we get the music or how we get our gigs. Because I live off of DJing. If I don't do a party on Saturday or Friday, I have no money in my pocket. So this is what makes us money. So we have to make ends meet. People don't see the work or the grind that DJs have.
DJs prepare for hours and days in advance for a certain event, just so that everything will come out amazing and the people will feel the music. Because that's what it is. If people feel your music and the songs that you choose, they're gonna love you. So it's all about feeling the music and the art form to truly be a great DJ.
I always wanted to create my own music, to create my own melodies, and I always was so into it that I just started to play it.
It's about the people who make the party. It is not about your establishment. That's the only right reason to be in this music industry. You want to share great music with great people.
One request.